why your chords sound bad and how to fix them. You've learned your first few chords, but they still sound messy, muted or buzzy. The truth is, it's probably not your guitar, it's not your fingers, or the size of your hands. It's just a few small technique mistakes. The good news is that these mistakes are easy to fix, so let's fix them. First, we need to understand why they sound bad. Before fixing anything, it's important to learn what's going wrong so that you can avoid these techniques creeping into your playing again. Buzzing sounds tell you that the string isn't being pressed cleanly behind the fret. Muted strings indicate that your fingers are accidentally touching other strings. And a muddy sound means that the wrong strings are being hit. Once you can hear the problem, you can fix it fast. Use this every time a chord sounds off. Number 1, check your position. Place your fretting finger as close to the fret as possible, but not on top of it. Make sure you're not touching any nearby strings. Check your pressure. Too little pressure will result in buzzing. Too much and you'll feel it in your hand. It will be tense and difficult to move around, which is not good for chord changes. Aim for just enough pressure to produce a nice, clean sound. Test it. Pick each string one by one. Find exactly which string is causing the issues. This alone solves 80% of beginner chord issues. If your chords still sound messy, check your hand position. First, your thumb. Make sure you're not squeezing it like a clamp and don't let it drift off to the side too much either. Next, your wrist. Make sure it's relaxed and slightly curved. Only use big bends for bar chords. Now your palm. Is it free from the neck? As a general rule, don't rest it on the neck. It kills string clarity. This technique is used for some chords though. Are your fingers clearing the fretboard? Watch for accidental muting of high strings, particularly the high E string. Fingers should be curled like hooks and not flat. I like to say bridges, not roads, to my students. So here's an example of a C chord with the fingers kind of flattened a little bit. You can hear that high E string is being muted there, and that's by the kind of bottom of the first finger here. So if we put the hand on in a slightly better shape with the palm kind of rounded and the wrist not too bent, the fingertips are pointing straight in onto the fretboard. We're clearing all of the strings there and we get a much nicer sounding C chord. Fingertips. Press with the very tip of the finger, not the pad. Try to stay centered on the string wherever possible and try to keep all of your fingers relaxed, even if they are not being used. So we don't want to play with flat fingers like this because we get a lot of muted sound. We want to play right on the fingertips for the clearest possible sound, and we try to keep the fingertips right in the middle of the string. So when I take my finger off, you can probably see there the little crevice is in the middle of the fingertip. When you play a chord and there is a finger that you're not using, the pinky finger here on this D chord, don't tuck it behind the guitar thinking it's out of the way so it's going to, not interfere with the chord, because you might need this finger. We want to keep the finger relaxed and available to us so that if we have a chord where we need that finger, we can use it immediately without kind of having to bring it from the back to the front. So always try and keep it near the fingers, nice and relaxed, ready to go. Are you playing the right strings? Not all chords use all 6 strings. For example, the C major chord only uses the top 5 strings, A, D, G, B and E, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't use this low E string. Playing extra strings produces an instant wrong sound by making the chord sound muddy or muffled. Check chord diagrams closely and look for X marks. This means that that string is not played. Here's the little practice plan for you to do daily to improve your chords. Play one chord, whichever you struggle with most is the best choice. Strum the chord slowly, and then pick each individual string. If there's anything buzzing or muted, fix it, and repeat 5 times.